This is the EcoFlow River 2 Max. It was sent to me by EcoFlow for review. They don't tell me what to say about it. They just send me the product. I don't get paid any money to do it. But I do my reviews for you, my viewers, because you're part of my family. And I only do reviews on things that I trust and that I think you might want to know about. So if you're looking for a power station, you might want to watch this video and learn about this one. Now, EcoFlow makes, they make power units, they make solar panels for everything from home and big units for power outages, power units for work, power units for just camping and RVs. And they started out with, right from the get-go, being kind of innovative. And they've constantly improved their product, which is why I accepted this product. This has got the LiFePO4 battery in it. They no longer use lithium ion. They now use lithium iron phosphate, which is a battery that lasts a lot longer. Instead of getting like 800 cycles, you can get over 3,000 cycles out of the LiFePO4 batteries that they use. And they guarantee this for 5 years. Now, at the end of 3,000 cycles, that just means that's where it goes down to the 80% part. That means after that, it'll still charge up to 80% and you can keep on using it. Well, this is the way the EcoFlow comes. It comes in a good box with good padding around it. You're not going to have any shipping problems. It was really well packaged. It comes with a cigarette lighter cord here for charging with an XT60. It comes with this double cord here for the 5mm barrel connector here. This goes from this port here and plugs in to charge whatever electronics you have. That may take a barrel connector. Also, you can buy adapters to fit different sizes here, depending on what it is you want to run it to. It comes with this power cord, and do you notice something's missing? The brick. There is no big box on here with a fan motor in it or anything like that. It's just a power cord, and it plugs in right here on the back directly with the power cord. The XT60 plugs in on this side over here for charging, and this is where your solar panel would plug in also. XT60 is very common, and it's very easy to get adapters for XT60 also. The other thing it comes with is a good instruction manual. Over here are your USB ports over here, and these are 2.4 amp, 12 watt max, or 24 watt total that you can get out of these. This is a USB-C 100 watt, and it's two-way. So you can get 100 watts out of this, and you can charge it putting 100 watts into this. That's a very nice feature. So many of these power units only have 60 watts. Now at 100 watts, I can run my laptop off of this, and that's very important to me. When it's 60 watts, I can't. It weighs 13.4 pounds. The display is easy to read. Over here it shows how many hours you've got left, depending on what you've got plugged into it. This is the state of charge in the middle in both numeric value and in a graphic value by showing what's around the outside here. It'll show how many watts are going in, how many watts are going out. It tells you when if you got the DC turned on. It shows you when the AC is turned on. Down here, it's got error codes that'll come up across the bottom in case you can't get some kind of an error, like an overheat or something like that. And over here is the 12 volt side. The 12 volt cigarette lighter port is over here on this side. It's got a really good plug here to keep the dust out. I just noticed that taking it out. It fits really well. And then down here is the 5mm barrel connectors down here for DC power here also. And this is rated at 10 amps, and each of these is rated at 3 amps. It has a feature called X-Boost. And X-Boost is where when you plug something in that uses 110, now these are 500 watt rated, but they have a surge of 1000 watt. But when you turn on the X-Boost, you can also run appliances up to about 1000 watts. And that would be for running things like a hairdryer, something, or a heating element like a coffee maker, something like that. that's when you would want to use the X-Boost feature on this. The best way to demonstrate what the X-Boost is all about is with this funky old vacuum cleaner. It's a dinosaur. It draws a lot, but watch what happens here now. Okay, right now the X-Boost is turned off, and look what happens when I turn the vacuum cleaner on. It just shuts right off. It trips the breaker, shuts right off. Now I've got the app turned on, which works really well, and right now I'm going to turn the X-Boost on. Okay, it's on. I have to reset this. Now watch what happens. That's what the X-Boost is all about. Now what it's doing is it's running that vacuum cleaner at slightly less capacity. If I plug that vacuum cleaner into the wall, it'll probably run a lot faster. But in fact, I can try that. Nope, it sounds just the same. So the X-Boost on the River 2 Max was running that vacuum cleaner at full power, but it wouldn't do it. And now most 500 watt units like this without the X-Boost are not going to run a vacuum cleaner. So this one was able to do it. Okay, right now I've got a load on this of 190 watts, and we'll just see how many watt hours we can get out of it before it shuts off. Of course, some of the power is going to run the BMS, some, the battery management system, some is going to run the cooling fan, and some power is going to run the inverter. And this will shut off before it gives up all it's got, because it needs to protect the battery. That's your investment, is that battery. So this is important. Okay, on the test, the AC drawdown test using the kilowatt meter, I got 420 watt hours out of this, which is equal to about 83%, 82 to 83% efficiency, which is really good. I've had units like this test as low as 75%, and they are still good units, but this one actually performed very well. Now you can see I'm charging it, and it's taking about 600 watts off of the AC plug-in, and that charges this within about an hour or less. So it charges really fast. And then on solar, you can charge it up to you can put in up to 220 watts. So on a solar panel on a good day, you'll charge this up in just a couple of hours. And then with the car charger, it'll charge in about 6 hours of driving to charge it up. Another thing this is good for is it's a uninterrupted power source. So that means if you plug something into here and then have this plugged into the wall, the AC goes right through this without using your battery as long as your power is on. But if the power goes off, the AC kicks in just a heartbeat, and you don't even see a change. It goes blink, and it's still putting out. So if you're running something and you're afraid that the power is going to go out, like you're maybe uploading something to the internet or maybe a piece of medical equipment, this acts as an uninterrupted power source without affecting the battery until this kicks on when the power goes off. That's how uninterrupted power source works. When this thing showed up, this handle kind of confused me on the back here, but I figured it out. It keeps it low, so this will slide into a shelf area. And what that does is it provides a little protection too, or a lot of protection. When the cords are plugged into the back, it kind of shields them back here. So that's good. And then by the way, there is no phone charging on top, built-in phone charging on here. But this on the top is kind of dished out. It makes a nice little tray. And when you've got your phone plugged in and charging, things just sit on the top. It's a good place just to put phones or camera batteries or whatever. Nice area to do that. So I know with my other ones, my stuff is always laying out in the front like this. I always got a bunch of stuff laying out in the front. But this way, everything fits on top. So it made sense. So that's one great thing is you can run a burner off of this very nicely. So for picnics and even for camping, how about a coffee maker, Of course, this will also run a 12-volt compressor refrigerator for about a day and a half, and that's at 70, 75 degree ambient temperature. We're dealing with a hazy sky today. That's a 200-watt solar panel, and if this EcoFlow was totally flat, that would still charge it up within 3 hours easy. And that's one of the best things about it is its fast charge rate. If you can plug it in somewhere, like I mentioned earlier, it's just 1 hour and it charges from flat to full. Even if you just stop at a gas station to fill gas and use the bathroom, you can plug that thing in and get enough charge on it to maybe get you through the rest of the day. Well, we always have the electrical system in our cargo trailer, and that's run off of a Blue Eddy AC 200P with 400 watts on the roof. And we always keep a unit of this size in the back of our car, and it's the workhorse. It's always the one that charges the phones, charges the camera batteries, and things that we just use all day. Now, the neat thing about this unit, though, this is going to take the place in our car because it charges so fast. I can take this in and plug it into the Blue Eddy AC 200P and charge this up in 1 hour to full charge, and then go back to using it again. That's real handy. Well, we're still using the EcoFlow RIVER Pro that we received a couple years ago. It's been just working great. EcoFlow makes a wide range of these power stations. You should check them out. If you want a bigger one, they make bigger ones. So thanks EcoFlow for sending this for review. I appreciate it. And this one's definitely earned a place in our kit. Currently, the price of this is $469. If you use the Gonagain 5 discount code, you'll get 5% off of that for the first 10 buyers. Now, by clicking the link down below this video, I will get a small commission if you purchase through that link, but I appreciate it. Hey, you guys, I hope you liked the review. If you did, please like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you around.